Hello everybody, this is Riri. Welcome to the channel. I'm coming to you guys today with a different type of video. It is a reaction video. Lately I've been posting funny. No, this is beyond funny. This is beyond funny, and parents as a whole, we need to do better regarding our children. First of all, there's no way in the world you should not know where your 16-year-old child is at all times. My daughter is 13 years old right now, and when I tell you, she can barely go to the library without me right there on her tail. I need to know who you with, everything, from the rooter to the tutor. You will not be out here unsupervised, and I don't know where you are. At the end of the day, it's my responsibility as a parent, and if you're a parent, it's your responsibility to know where your baby is. How in the world could anything like this happen? Look at this video, everybody, and make sure you get inside that comment box, because in my mind, this shouldn't have never happened, period.
Claudine and Mike, this whole community is really shaken by this news, this deadly fall that happened near the Crockett Bridge. The large intersection nearby became the center of a chaotic sideshow early Saturday, and neighbors in Crockett say these events aren't new, but they do seem to be getting more dangerous each time. Drone video captured a chaotic scene, a driver spinning donuts while more than 100 cars blocked the intersection and spectators cheered around 3:30 a.m. Saturday. The chaos spilled onto the I-80 on and off ramps near Pomona Street, where the eastbound and westbound sides are separated by a gap just a few feet wide. The CHP says a 16-year-old spectator climbed over a concrete barrier and accidentally fell 75 feet to his death. Investigators were seen directly beneath the opening where he fell.
We woke up to just lots of sirens and sounds of honking horns. And there was news in the morning that there was a sideshow, but this is something that the town is really concerned about.
Julia Dallo owns a small business nearby and says the lack of a local police department makes it hard to prevent this kind of activity.
We don't have a police department. We have the sheriffs, and they come in when we call them, but it's usually too late. I feel like it's coming in off the freeway from Richmond and from Vallejo. That's the vibe. Those are the cars that we see that are involved in the sideshows.
Stephen Nash opened his barbecue restaurant, Ruby Q, just 3 months ago.
As a business owner, you see it and you want the proper traffic to come through, and you don't want some of the influences of course, you say some of the sideshows and not really being supervised.
He's also a father.
That is a big concern with having 2 teenagers of my own and one still in elementary, and you think if they're out hanging out with their friends that you don't want those type of individuals kind of influencing your children, especially when you're talking about on a bridge, falling through a crack.
I feel like we're in the Wild Wild West here. Kids, it's not worth it. When you lose your life, it's not worth it. Please get yourselves involved in good things.
At this time, the victim's name has not been released. We did reach out to the coroner's office today, but they are closed on weekends.
It's so tragic, and it's only 16. I know school starts tomorrow, so even though we don't know much, certainly the impact will be felt.
Now, if you sat and watched this video, I need you to answer this question. How in the world do a person explain that while they was doing whatever they was doing, a 16-year-old child made a foolish decision to climb on top of a beam and fall 75 feet to his or her death? That child should have been supervised. That child shouldn't have been at a sideshow. That child whereabouts should have been known. And if that child was out there with anybody over 18, they need to be charged, period.